Hello. Hey, hi, hey, 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 hey. What's up, everybody? This game seems loud. It's just me. Let's go. Right some wrongs with Phoenix Wright. Day 3 trial. Load save data, yes. Oh, hey, Eddie, what are you doing here? It's funny you should say that. That's actually like one of the bits that I do sometimes. I'll say hi to people in chat and then I'll tell the streamer, oh, hey, I didn't see you there. It's very good. All right. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. Sorry, hi, Rufus, Dr. Mono, Miles, Bug. How are you all doing? One brain cell. One America. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. So last time, Phoenix's boss was murdered. We found out that the person who called it in, she had like an accomplice that wasn't with her, so she knew information she shouldn't have known, like the fact that the Thinker statue is actually a clock. So we think that her accomplice, Mr. Red White, is actually the one who killed her, which we know that that's true. But Phoenix does not. And then when he went to confront Red White, who is apparently a very powerful man with a lot of connections, he accused Phoenix of being the one to kill her, Mia, one of the two, and had him arrested. So now he's on trial. So we'll see how that goes. Let's find out. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. So I guess he said that like trials have like 3 days to be solved. I don't know why, but Phoenix, look. Oh, it's Miles, Prosecutor Edgeworth. And I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. He looks really weird from this angle. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty? Whoa! So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. That's a horrible policy for a prosecutor. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Oh boy. I wonder if that happens in Japan as often as people try to do it here. 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. I mean, yeah. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Faye? Huh. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Trials. This guy. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Hey, Ash. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. That's not true. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Wow. Let him have it, Phoenix. Get his ass. Witness testimony. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good weekend. What about you? How was Alan Wake? Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. All the malapropisms were cracking me up. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. I didn't play the first one, or I'd be more interested in this one. Alan Wake. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Bro. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Spider-Man's 2 is a really... Oh, yeah. Let's see. It was about 9 a.m., I believe. 9 p.m. That's normal. Rusifying. Hold it. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Okay. What do I even have for evidence here? Oh, you know what? But it says here that she dodged. Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. Huh? It does? I don't see anything contradictory. What? Okay, I guess not. Alright. Whoops, that didn't go well. Alright, let's ask about this one. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Okay, there you go. Are you sure? Jesus. As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Aha. So I was right, I just had to press him on it to get more details in order to catch the contradiction. Wait right there, Mr. White. You've dug your own grave. What is this? You said that the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it's simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did, because you were on the other side of her. In the room. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. That's a weird thing to hang on to, but I mean, yeah, he did kill her. So did he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ah, look at everyone. Rufus started drawing her own... Sorry, by the way, Rufio here just made affiliate for her Twitch channel. She streams art. And she drew her own emote. I mean, several, but like that is one of hers. It's very cute. Y'all should go give her a follow if you haven't already. I gotta like figure out how to write your name because it's the 0 and the underscores. There you go. Go follow. Everyone, be free. Also this one, I guess, because this one's another type of shout out. There you go. All right. Don't be sorry. Gorsh. Yeah. This art looks a little funky. Did it look like this in the original game? Like it just looks lacking. I don't know. Anyway, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh, Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Hey, Gingy, how you doing? Some Phoenix Wright action. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. He was standing right here in the corner because he's a little weirdo. Just kidding. Boom. Take that. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Okay, dude. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. This is what I saw. Oh, Sean. Oh, thanks for the resub. Y'all, if you're not following Sean,
just subscribed for 9 months.
Also a very talented person, streamer. He Sean collects like retro stuff and codes, and he made a game for people to play while they're watching his stream. You can play like asteroids. Like he made that, he coded that himself, I think. Very incredible stuff. If you have an interest in any of that sort of computer science stuff, definitely go check out Sean's. You want to turn it into a word game? Dude, that's amazing. Like, I think that's such an innovative, like, use of, well, channel points, but also just, like, the space, you know? Yeah, I can't wait to see what you do. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Pretty sure I only hit her one time, or somebody only did. Like words on stream where the asteroids have words you gotta type. Oh, that's cool. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I think there's a thing that says he only got hit one time. Okay. She's trying to deliver the final blow. Died from a blow to a blunt object. Murder scene. Maybe this one? Hold on. Maybe if I press on this one. Stop saying it was me! But it was you. I think I used to play a game like that when I was learning to type on the computer. Oh yeah, I love typing games. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? How do you show proof that it's not you? I love word games. Yeah, me too. Hold on. What do you mean, Miss May? So each of you saw different parts? Absolutely, that's right, of course. Let me pick up that annoying phrase. Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice. He is. He's very sleazy. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please, excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran left, and then you hit her. That's what I saw. I think it's, maybe that? I don't know. I'm actually kind of at a loss here. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes. Yes, quite. Damn. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. The two accounts. He's slipping. I got him on the ropes. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Yeah, right? Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Ooh. Okay. Let me see, I looked... What thing? Yeah, what fell? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. He couldn't have seen it because it wasn't in the window. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Give me that floor plan, baby. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Mm-hmm. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. Objection! Hey, Danny. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have been seeing that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime, when the murder took place. Boom. Dropped it. Ah! Whoa, homie is losing it. Objection. Mr. White? Oh, is he gonna go all crazy like April May did? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? A very unfair judge. Believe me, I know more than lawyers, the judges, and founding fathers. A very stable chief. You right? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh no. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? Oh no. I said you should confess your crime. They're gonna confess to the wiretap, not the murder. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Okay. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh good, it's not over. I got him now. Leave it to me. I feel faint. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Why is she there? The wiretapping. Oh, because she's the one that was originally on trial, I guess? I don't know. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw the glass light stand. Hold it. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That's all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Maybe the thing about the... Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faith's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I entered the... Yeah, that's true. Let me see this. No. Oh, hold on. So the wiretap was found in Miss May's room. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does? I don't see... No. Uh-oh. Whoops, that didn't go so well. It's been so long since I played these games. Hey, channel, welcome. I've never played these, and they are amazing. Yeah, that's my mood the whole time. Something to do with this? Check. They are very good, yeah. This is barely the second case, though. I'm already like... Did you actually enter the offices? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Ugh, okay. I'm just pressing him on every piece of evidence here. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corps is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Okay, well now I need to find the evidence. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! It's the ghost. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Aww. Mia. Mamma mia. Skibbity bibbity. Where am I? The waiting lobby. Oh, is this a flashback to when they put the glass stand in there like 3 days before she died? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! What? Hey, Phoenix. Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Oh, I'm looking. Oh. What? You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Okay, hold up. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court order, right? In the court record? Oh god, this is a receipt for the glass stand. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. Boom. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September. September. The week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. For real. Honestly, he should have looked at both sides of the receipt anyway. Right. Haha. It is a life or death case here, you know? I mean, because she actually died. And now my life's on the line. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. His defendant, rather. Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I hate how, like, subservient they are. You're the judge. Objection. Receipt. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand, and the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. He's very punchable. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. No, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There's no proof that I'm guilty either. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Mr. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Yeah, the witness will stay. Whoa, alright, Mia. Phoenix, read this note out loud. What? Mia, what's this? This is highly unorthodox. Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life's already on this one. Yeah, I don't know why you would... This judge sucks. I have something I would like to read to the court. Take that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist, halt! Yeah, for real. Please, stop. Make him stop. How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well... Yeah, that note felt a little deus ex machina. This court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Bleach your beard, cosplay the judge. I'm okay, thank you though. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. Yes, no, you gotta. Oh, I'll cosplay the judge if you cosplay Nanba. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? Hee, I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief Mia! Wow. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. That's kind of what I got from that too, Gingy, but I'm assuming if her sister's powers develop more, she can always visit again or something. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I don't think so, Dr. Wano. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I saw the movie Ghost, you know. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aw. His face looks so ridiculous. Good luck, Phoenix. In the arms of the angels, fly away. I'll always be here watching. He is ridiculous. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? To what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Smile Burger. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Burgers. The end. Fiend. A brand new episode has been added. What is this? What is this art? I'll always be here watching while you're in the bathroom. Oh no, Ash. What a case. Wowee. Oh wow. Grah, you've disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. Hoyo! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Woo! It's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10-year-olds? What the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me, he's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Phoenix is babby. Everyone's babby, apparently. A month... that smoking emoji. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hey, this is the first time we haven't seen the crime happen in you know. Pick up your frog and answer the phone. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick. Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. Okay. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Jack Hammer? Sorry? His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has got to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world's over. Yeah, Mr. Red, White, and Blue. April, May. Larry Butts. Harry Butts. Yes, Wright & Co. Law Offices. I love puns, so this is my jam. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. So we'll be right there. Oh, snap. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Do we get to see my favorite character? I don't know. I didn't know that you liked the series. Who's your favorite character? It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. I know that guy. Poster of an old movie Mia liked. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. I feel like you could guess. Oh, I didn't mean to. No. Oh, God. Whoa, is that what he looks like? Jesus. What's wrong, Maya? It's him. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. He looks like Wolverine. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Oh, whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. I need to go back to the office, but okay. I don't think there's really anything to examine. Let's just talk to this guy. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. For real. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 a.m. that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yeah, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids' TV show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Oh, God. I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5. That lady in the back did it, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Yep, she absolutely will. Let's go to the studio. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me. We're lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Is this the one that you were talking about, Whoa, wasting time on the shouldn't have jobs to go doing, or the lawyer's not working like the rest of us. Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Like a life of ease to me, the lowest of me. I was young, things were might different. Mind you, wouldn't prance around in strange hippie clothes. What do you do coming to these days? My own son hasn't called me in. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. I don't know. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Oh, Jesus. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably used it to carry around film equipment. Okay. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow, this place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? Yeah, the little balls in her hair. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Come on, forget about it. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. She got the Ayame Fujieda bun pin here, hairpins except red in 3 of them. Yeah. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying them peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 p.m. when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. The lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. Now let's go get a letter of request from Powers. Hello? How was the studio? They don't think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. Worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yeah, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. He was probably in costume and she just guessed that it's him. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. I'm telling you, the costume. About the security guard at the main gate at the studio? Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yeah, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Ah, she's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Oh, of course. There you go. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Mr. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one is allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Wait, what? Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Hey, kids! October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth's all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Oh no, Chell. Not him. Why? He's such a jerk. He's such a crusty... Oh, that's fine. If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. I forgot about this character. Detective? I think he hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. Bad detective from Conan Edogawa. I heard that one's good. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well... They're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Boom. Boom, ba-down, boom. Boom. Oh, let's see this mascot. What the hell is this guy's deal? The studio mascot. Eddie, wake up! I guess it's a monkey of some kind? That does not look like a monkey. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? Actually, some of them do have noses like that. He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to the Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took that tree down with it, too. Jesus. That seems really dangerous and probably a clue. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You should stay put, pal. Stay out. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where the Studio 2 used to be, but they tell me. They don't use it now, though. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Okay. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. That must be the camera ID number. Oh, I didn't see what it said. Shoot. ST1307. Okay. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick? When someone tells me I'm not supposed to go somewhere, I instantly want to go there. Yeah, and if somebody tells me to do something that I'm already doing, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Go F yourself. Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Well, the one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30 p.m. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. For real. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority? She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? That seems... real knows real. Okay. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. In costume. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of him. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha 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 ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Can we look at the photo? We've got a free pass to the place, now now's your chance to check things out. Okay, but I can't... Can't go that way either. Nick, look. That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Jesus, dude. Hey, you. Well, you satisfied with how is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it'd be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Yeah, that's really messed up. Oh, just to the left from here is a gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station's in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. We're gonna find out that it's the pictures of him in the costume, so it's obviously not actually him. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes, he shone the brightest. Back in the day, making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. She's the doctor. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it took a picture. It takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. To the employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. I'm gonna take a quick 15, because I am, like, fading. I need to eat something. I'll be right back. I don't have words on stream ready, so I'm just gonna... I'll be right back. Go get water, go use the restroom, do all that stuff. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Also, there was no music. Totally left it on like a totally quiet scene. Well, thank you for waiting. I feel more awake and alert. So, hello, Rufus. Don't you have a party to get to? What are you still doing here? Yeah, get out of here, you good girl, goofy. There's a sign by the dressing room door. I love those awkward silences. Well, you said 8 minutes of it, so thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, I've been looking. Oh, no worries. Not at all. Totally fine. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room, it's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. You don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Not a very good lawyer. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. I was unlocking Anna and Elsa in the frozen room. Oh, nice. I think I have both of them, and Olaf. I think Eric is still like the only character that I'm missing. Well, and then any new ones they've added. I'll have to check. I'll update you when I do. What? Okay. No clues here. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Yes. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Ladies first. Cute. Let's slide on over to the DMs here. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah. If you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Well, hey, I'm not a kid. I mean, you're 17. You are kind of still a child. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I mean, to a point. I mean... So somebody definitely, like, used that grate to get in. Alright, well, let's, get in there, huh? The dressing room. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. By the way, Rufus, how do you feel about the changes that they're gonna bring? Well, I mean, with the game not going free to play, and, like, the expansion that you have to pay for. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping? No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Again, the picture's probably not even of him. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Ooh, let's take it. Oh, no. Man, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, ads. Whoa. Apparently, anybody that watches Friends or, like, I don't know. Matthew Perry, Chandler Bing has apparently passed away. Sorry to, like, get real, but my sister just texted me out of nowhere. Damn, that's rough. Ugh. Hey, Malkior, how you doing? All right, let's go back to the game. Sorry to get real there. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow it. Card key added to the court record. Hold on, something else in there? I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. I don't really know anything about that show. I mean, you know, it was 20 years ago now, but still, it's like... Yeah, yeah, it's just sad. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Exactly. How you doing, Malkior? Hope you're having a good weekend. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Why? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. He was 50-something, 54? Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. That's 3 stomachs. How many stomachs does this girl have? Alright, there's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Damn, dude. She's just a kid. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Well, I got the key card, so that's the important thing, right? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Alright, let's go to the employee area, and then to the main gate, and then to... oh god. Outside studio area. We have the key now. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, let's go inside the studio, I guess. Studio Un. Wow, the outline of the character's costume is a bit much. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, that's a really good point. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? What is your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl's out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh, hi. She's the killer. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Willpowers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Willpowers. WP, I get it. It wasn't a pun. There's nothing to get, I don't think. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Okay. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Yeah, that's fair. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Hold on, the spear's broken right there. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. You know, it's funny. The first time I saw this scene was right after Ash guessed if the mean old lady was your favorite character. And I was going to guess that that was her in the back, like as a joke. And it turns out it is her. WP and Hammer was there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. That's funny. But I didn't see either of them after that. Okay. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, this is private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? Well, we haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action sequence scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew is in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Kubo Bongo. What, you're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. Why is she making that gesture at me? What? I saw the suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death is 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone else, someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Ugh. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spike-eared cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Arr! She's not even a full-time employee. All you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouths, no, tomorrow saying this and the other thing. Well, when I was young, let me tell you, we knew a thing about respecting elders. Back then we didn't. It's a crying shame that you two do whatever you please. Oh, Jesus, okay. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Give me that computer. A computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try? Yes. It's gonna be him in the costume, watch. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh, God. ST1307? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. This is the costume, you stupid. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. Then imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Oh, October 15th to 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' photo added to the court records? Well, hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was a joke. So we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea of who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. Immediately. Right now. I don't know, I'm singing, sorry. I got distracted. Save your progress up to this point. Yeah. Chell, have you played all the Phoenix Wright games or just like the first one? 2, 3? How many are there? Because I know there's Ace Apollo also. Are those a sequel series or? October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, great. Miles again. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. All except the most recent one and the spin-off. Dude, I kind of want to play the Great Ace Attorney now, the like the old-timey one. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution shall show that the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Yeah, I only didn't, like, pay attention to it at all because I'd never played any of these, but I like this game so far. So, if it continues through the whole trilogy, which is also on Game Pass, I will definitely be playing it at some point. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. These games are all super good. Yeah, I think I was just... I think the thing is that somebody told me they were visual novels, and at the time, when I was younger, I didn't realize that just because it's a visual novel doesn't mean there's not, like, a degree of interactivity, which is, I think, the part that I was like, oh, I'm just reading a story. But yeah, these are great. I'd like to move on to some testimony. Is this the judge for every case ever? Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call his first witness. That's kind of disappointing. He's kind of a jerk and bad at his job. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. At least as far as I remember. Okay. I mean, I trust your testimony. I won't be cross-examining you. It sounds weird outside of the context of a courtroom. Detective, if you would briefly describe the case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works in the studio was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the studio. Oh god. Then after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, that her rehearsal was cancelled. I can't talk. Yeah, where's all the blood? The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. It looks like it's all taped up because it looked like it was broken during rehearsal. Curious. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No, I heard it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear? Oh, medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh shit, did she kill him? Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fella? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. What? Your last name is Oldbag? So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name. So when I was young, I was still how the other children make fun of me just for my name. Can you believe it? But there was this boy, the captain of the chess club in junior high. He called me an old bag. I just cried because I had a crush on him, you see? Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through since the morning. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed towards the studio. Really? Because I'm pretty sure you saw the costume and not the man. You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station. That's fine. Boom. Suck on that. Let me get this straight, old bag. I mean, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. PSA, I have 6.9k channel points. Congratulations, Bug. Thank you for hanging out and earning channel points. You can spend them on a special message from the Dog of Wisdom or Janet Garcia, a friend of mine. Or you could just, I forget what else, but there's, you know, a few things there. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Thank you for the dog of wisdom, Chell. The dog of wisdom, everybody. Thank you very much. Well, I don't know if you can, but I think if you just kind of keep spending them little by little, you'll just kind of you'll just hover in that neighborhood, you know. Wise words from a wise dog. Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? I love this game. The prosecution would like to ask the old... the witness. Please make known all information in your possession ahead of time. I didn't know everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Oh, I want to throttle her. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. Oh boy, the man in the photo. I never saw say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? It looks like he's just walking. So he had sprained an ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Alright, buddy. Buckaroo. Bonsai. Okay, so... Wait, how? If she wasn't there until when? Trip and fall? Yes, and I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. No, that wasn't his voice at all. He broke one of the big props. One of the props was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his leg. That doesn't mean it's a picture. You can't. Let's take a look at the photograph. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See and get in, trust me, whippersnapper. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Well, I'm not finding any glaring contradictions. Well, she seems pretty sure that was Powers in the photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if she... Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba. She wasn't there till 1 p.m. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's a Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Well, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. Broken prop. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Broken spear, take me home. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Excuse me? Objection. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Witness's account continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., correct? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. And if they had, I would have seen him. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Bow, 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 bow. Time of, okay, yeah, that's true. That's not true. There has to be some sort of evidence. Actually, hold it! Are you sure? Objection. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Ugh, edgy boy? Ugh, edgy boy? Old windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Okay, Maya. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. And for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Damn, dude. The time, okay. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 a.m., 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Oh, I didn't mean to. Why is Phoenix so brutal? Yeah, he's like, hey, you're gonna get old, idiot. I'm like, bro, she's your friend. True, okay. The only person I saw to the studio. How do you know that? Huh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No, you didn't. I don't know what to tell you. Objection! Hold on, look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Excuse me? Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Old bag's wearing a wedding ring. Interesting. She must have stolen it from somebody. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yeah, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You better watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what that means either. Huh, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that are unsuspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Okay. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn from the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. The other person. Any photos that aren't suspicious looking. What does that mean, suspicious looking? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Well, you could tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point, for real, dude. Okay, well, who in the heck was in the photo that you erased? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second, didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gates so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Oh boy. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in from the drain. Told you they were freaks. Oh, and the kids, children, whippersnappers. I'm fading so fast. I don't know why. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? A child. This is useless to me. Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day? One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. And they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to come to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. 11 a.m. Alright, yeah, I'm like fading. I'm gonna go lie down or something. Thanks for watching, folks. I wish this one could go on longer, but I don't know what's been going on with me lately. I'm just tired, like, Way too early. Let's go say hi to Dan. He's playing Alan Wake 2. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. Before I go, though, we got to do the usual. I'm just tired. That's all. I'll be fine. I just need to take a nap or something. I got to shout out the patrons on the Patreon Deluxe Squad. You know, the Pipsqueaks Deluxe Squad tier. Nina Needs McKee, Spacey Invader, Don't Bash Ash, Dr. Mono, and Sean in Retro. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for lurking, watching. If you want to join the Patreon Pipsqueaks Deluxe Squad, go to patreon.com/playforwardgaming and subscribe at the Pipsqueaks Deluxe Squad tier. You get a shout out at the end of every stream and a fancy Discord role and all that good stuff. If you don't have money, that's fine. You being here is more than enough. But, you know, clips, tweet interactions, all that stuff helps. And I have something really exciting to share with y'all in like a month. But for now, though, we're going to go and raid Dan. Please say hi if you can. Copy the raid message. We're playing it forward. People love that stuff. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a good rest of your weekend. And stay wonderful. Bye.